Jim Crow was not a person. He was a racist minstrel character performed by a white man in blackface. White audiences thought he was hilarious. His name had become shorthand for a system of laws built to keep black people at the bottom of the social hierarchy. Jim Crow laws started after Reconstruction and lasted for almost 100 years. And these laws stripped black people of the vote. States passed poll taxes to make voting too expensive for black people to do. You had to pay to be able to vote. Literacy tests were designed to be impossible. In Louisiana, black voters were asked to answer all 30 questions on this weird test to get them correct, all correct, in 10 minutes. One question read, write every other word in this sentence and print every third word in the same line. It's going to take me 10 minutes to figure out what that even means. One mistake and you failed. But white voters didn't always have to take this test. Segregation was everywhere. Schools, buses, waiting rooms, hospitals, trains, restaurants, theaters, even cemeteries. You could not lay down dead next to a person who wasn't of your same race. Separate was never equal. Prisons were turned into plantations. After emancipation, white officials arrested black people for vague offenses like vagrancy or mischief. And then, after they were imprisoned, they got leased to work in coal mines and cotton fields with no pay and no protections. It was just slavery under a different name. The federal government labeled certain black neighborhoods as hazardous and denied them home loans. That's how redlining worked. They kept black families from buying property or building generational wealth, while white families bought homes with government-backed loans. White violence was normalized with impunity. Jim Crow protected white men who lynched black people, raped black women, burned black neighborhoods. They just got away with it because police hardly ever arrested them, and juries never convicted them. Jim Crow wasn't just physical, it was psychological warfare against people who used to be enslaved. Black people had to call white men sir. They had to step off the sidewalk when a white person was coming toward them. They had to act like they didn't hear the crap that was said about them right in front of them. Refusing to go along with it or just acting like a normal human being could get them beaten or killed. It didn't just enforce racism, it taught it, it normalized it, and it passed it down like an heirloom. And it was never just about separate water fountains. It was about keeping white power untouched and unquestioned. Get curious. In the next episode, I'm going to talk about what happened when black soldiers from World War I returned, heroes, and were received with white mobs and bloodshed in the streets. We don't ever heal if we don't look closely in the mirror.